Hello, third grade. I have another fun activity for us to try. This one is called birthday cake Play-Doh. It is something that you can eat, but just like the marshmallow slime that I made, it's really something that you should play with more than eat. And make sure you wash your hands before you make it so that it at least stays clean. This one only takes a few ingredients. We need 1/2 cup of white frosting. You can use homemade or the kind in a can, doesn't really matter. You need 1 1/2 cups of cornstarch. You need 1 tablespoon of water, and if you would like, you can have some sprinkles of any kind. So here's how you make this. You start with a teaspoon of cornstarch, put it in a bowl, along with the 1 tablespoon of water, and then you just quickly stir that up. Then you take your white frosting. You could make other kinds of frosting. If that's what you had on hand, you'll add your 1/2 cup of frosting and stir that in. It's a little hard to stir when you first start making it, but it will get a little easier. Then you want to put the rest of your cornstarch. Again, I have 1 1/2 cups of cornstarch. After I get this stirred in a little, I'll start adding some cornstarch. Cornstarch, just like the powdered sugar that I made in the last video, makes a lot of mess. But sometimes it's a little fun to be a little messy in the kitchen. But again, make sure you get permission before you start doing these kinds of things. So, easiest way to do this is to just kind of get in there and get messy with it. You will add your cornstarch. I'm going to try to add all of it at one time, and yes, it is going to make a little mess. Then you can add some sprinkles if you want to do that. You mix it together. As soon as I get it mixed, I'll pour it out on the counter so you can see it a little bit better. You can always add more water if you think that it needs just a little more water. You guys might remember when we made oobleck, and oobleck was cornstarch and water. This is almost the same thing, but we're going to turn it into a Play-Doh. So you will just knead it, which is what I'm doing right here. This is called kneading. Again, add a little water if you think that it needs it. And you can add more sprinkles. You can add a different kind of sprinkles. This is just a way for you to be creative. I think I'm going to try a little more water. Not much though. We don't want to add too much water. Just add a little bit at a time. Get that all mixed together, and then you can turn it into a Play-Doh. This would be a fun Play-Doh to make different cookies with cookie cutters, or you could get creative with it just like you did with that other Play-Doh. If you choose to make this, I would love to see pictures of it and see how it worked out for you and what kind of variety you put in this activity. All of these activities are just things for you to do for fun. I know some of you are getting a little bored staying at home. I'm getting your Monday news and you're telling me that. Some of you haven't been sending me your Monday news, and I really would like to know what you're up to. Be sure and let me know. I miss you and I want to know what's up, what's going on in your life. You guys are doing such a good job getting your homework packets done. I'm really proud of you for that. My class has done an excellent job with that. So the way this works, you just keep kneading it. Looks like I'm going to add a little more water to this. Add as much water as you think you need. You could also put water on your hands and mix it in that way if you wanted to do that. And then when it's the consistency that you want, then you can roll it out and do different things with it and build things with it. So again, I hope you enjoy this activity. See you later.